Mike Grome here. Have you ever wanted to grow your own products or make natural chemicals that can be used for medicine? Then why not try the cell? The cell is a living machine that is made up of gelatinous membrane walls housing billions of tiny machines called proteins that carry out cell functions. But as we know, life is a real pain in the butt to try to control. So let's re-engineer it. Let's make an artificial cell that we can tune for its function and its efficiency. But wait, it's the proteins that must be tuned in order to control the cell. But their complex and sensitive nature really holds us back. That's where nanotechnology comes in. You see, as gene editing works from the top down, we build from the bottom up, using biomimicry, creating artificial structures that mimic biology. But how do we mimic tiny proteins? Well, if you look up at the top, right in the center, that's our DNA nanomachine. DNA nanomachines are tiny structures. They are artificial structures so small that you can fit 3,000 in the width of a human hair. And they're made out of DNA. I know, I sound crazy, but tiny machines made out of DNA. But if we design the codes of hundreds of DNA strands that can zip together in a test tube, they'll self-assemble like cheerleaders in a pyramid to form three-dimensional structures, like our nanomachines, that we can outfit with functional molecules, like these pink dots that grab hold of membranes. And they can even self-assemble into larger structures, like that spiral to the right. And there have actually been numerous nanomachines that already mimic simple proteins. However, if you look down below, our design actually mimics an important class of complex proteins, known as membrane remodelers. And these proteins actually attach to the surface of an artificial membrane and self-assemble, like our spirals, to bend and to pull the membrane up through to form tubes and buds, which in a cell would be used to transport protein. But little is known about these proteins and how they actually function. And no nanomachines have yet been able to control the membrane as we see here, until now. My research has created a proof of concept prototype of an artificial membrane remodeler. And if you look at the bottom right, you can see two sets of photos. On the left are natural membrane remodelers wrapped around the membrane tube they created. And to the right are artificial nanomachines doing the same. But in that we can modify their function to create new applications for our machines. Thank you.